She seemed like she was having a hard time fitting in.
I don't remember many people asking them to hang out.
She took the breakup really hard.
Things weren't the same after she failed that first test.
He worried a lot about disappointing his parents.
He started having a hard time after he got bad news from home.
She started pulling away and would not hang out anymore.
Every time I came home from class, she looked like she'd been crying.
I knew something was up when he gave away his grandpa's watch. He had always told me how much he loved it.
I was worried about him because he hardly ate and was always sleeping.
They even stopped doing the things they loved.
She started drinking almost every day.
I also noticed she posted weird messages on social media like, "Soon this will all be over."
She said she just wished she could go to sleep and not wake up.
They said they were tired of feeling lonely.
Her friends told me she felt hopeless about pulling her grades up.
He said he wished he could disappear so he wouldn't be a burden to his family.
He said that I did not have to worry about him next semester.
I was always taught to mind my own business. Everybody is stressed when they start college, right?
I almost tried to talk to them, but didn't because I figured someone else would.
I did wonder if I was making too big a deal out of it. I didn't want to offend her.
I didn't know what to do or how to help her.
I wanted to ask him if he was thinking about suicide, but I didn't know what to do if he said yes.
I did not want to be the one to blame if something happened.
I thought to myself, I feel better knowing I did something.
I knew someone in the past who had attempted suicide, so I didn't want to risk it.
I decided I'd rather have her mad at me than hurt or dead.
Even though I didn't know what to do, I knew I had to do something because I really cared about her.
I kept thinking, what if it were me? I'd want a friend to do something.
So I asked him, "Are you thinking about suicide?"
She said yes, so I called the crisis line and got advice on how to help.
So I hugged her and said I'm sorry and offered to spend the afternoon with her so we could talk.
So I shared that I'd had problems in the past and asked if he was comfortable talking to a counsellor.
We talked about who could be helpful for extra support for them and decided to call their family and tell them what's been going on.
The more we talked, the more concern she shared for her safety, so we agreed to get the resident assistant involved.
At Rio, we take care of each other.
At Rio, we support each other.
At Rio, we never walk alone.
At Rio, we look out for each other.
At Rio, we're a family.
To help a friend with thoughts of suicide, follow these 3 important steps. Recognize and respond. Recognizing warning signs can help us reach out to a friend in need. Be mindful of people saying they feel trapped, helpless, or hopeless. Reach out if you notice a friend becoming more emotionally withdrawn or isolating themselves. Changes in mood, sleep patterns, or substance use may indicate someone is experiencing heightened emotional distress. Also be aware of people talking about or focusing on death or dying. Take action. Ask directly about suicide. Ask, are you thinking about hurting yourself? Asking does not make it more likely that someone will take their own life. It may give the person a chance to talk about things they were afraid to talk about before. Express concern. Let your friend know that you care and are concerned about them. Listen. Listening means sitting down and letting them talk. Convey understanding and empathy. Try to put yourself in their shoes and feel what they feel. Avoid giving a lot of advice or telling them what they should do. Remember, always avoid judgment. Remind them that they are not alone. There are many sources of support, including social organizations, friends, faith communities, and professionals on campus. Make a referral. Remind them that help is available. There are many sources of help available to students, including residence life staff, student affairs staff, and mental health professionals. Keep them safe. If you are worried that a friend cannot keep themselves safe and may act on suicidal thoughts, reach out for professional help by letting an authority figure know and/or calling 911.